In the years following society's restructuring after the cataclysmic events of the Shattering, major corporations began to discover the lucrative secrets of Earth's new boiling oceans. In Reactor, it's all about the Lawbreakers vying for control of a high-profile power station amidst a variety of gravity anomalies. The map features G40 gravity spheres, an expansive zero-G exterior, and unique traversal options along with a highly unstable anchor point, the Reactor itself. From a fictional standpoint, Reactor stands as one of many coastal hydronium harvesting plants, meant to convert boiling ocean water into usable hydronium, often making sites like these highly contested. Regarding gameplay, Reactor features an expansive zero-G environment that encompasses the entire exterior of the map. The second you step foot outside the gravity-controlled corridors of Reactor, you'll be swept into zero-G. Using blind fire maneuvers will help springboard you into vertical combat as you move from inside to outside, and the G40 gravity spheres can provide cylindrical momentum to throw your enemies off guard. Bottom line, before stepping outside, you need to make sure your skills are on point or get dusted by better players. It's a medium-sized map with a variety of options to approach combat and objectives, or for those high-skilled players, even surprise your opponents by navigating around the map itself. Master moves like these to truly unlock the map's competitive potential. Reactor is a Lawbreakers map that mixes many of the game's unique elements all together. Different types of gravity, high and low angles, along with a few CQC interiors. It's a map that Boss Key Productions believes will be a staple in player rotations and a true showcase for gravity-defying competition.
This is Bacor with another string of Lawbreakers. Today is August 11, 2018. And let me check my sound system. It's August 11, 2018. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty awesome. It's working as intended. Let me take my 50 credits that you can use to customize the classes that you using, as Baron. The other day we changed the clothing. Look at how many coins, credits I have. So you can buy the skin that you wanted for your weapons, for your classes, whatever. Look at how cool is this one. Skybreaker, Goblinoid. That's like a Zelda kind of guy. Yeah, those Walker, Rock Corp, Lambert. People are gonna say sorry. I'm gonna say sorry because I'm coming kind of late today. 26 minutes into after the time is supposed to be, at 3 o'clock in the morning. But because I just came from the work, from my job place, it is pretty crazy. Plus, let me tell you, people, technical difficulties. I don't know my stream PC. When I push the button to stream, it blow up. There just says a boom. It blow up in many pieces. So I have to put it back together and begin with the streams. It took me like 20 minutes in order to do that. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. No, not 20 minutes. It was like a 10 minutes, something like that. Yeah, 5 minutes, I believe. Yeah, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't a problem, a crazy problem. I don't even know what happens, it could happen again, but I hope it doesn't happen. People, the Lawbreakers population is kind of low today. It's only, 13 games, 12 in game. Yeah, which is pretty kind of low, but doesn't mean that we're not gonna be playing. It means that we're gonna take some time, to find a match. That's what it means. Which is pretty crazy situation, people. Pretty crazy situation. Something that I don't like it. But I can deal with it. I tolerate because I really like the games, the games of Lawbreakers. Yeah, I really want to use this thing stored in the browser more than the application because it's faster in the browser. I noticed it the other day that I can do all the things, but the things it begins to run. Lawbreakers developed by Boss Key Productions. Developed by Boss Key Productions and published by Nation of America, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome, it's pretty cool. Yeah, let me check it out something. It looks like a, yeah, let me see. Pretty nice, pretty cool. Yeah, checking something. Yeah, because I didn't have time to check nothing because I was, coming from the job and everything, pretty busy guy. Yeah, people. Tomorrow, people, don't forget tomorrow Sunday, we're gonna have the Tide Show, so we can talk about many things in the gaming community. We can talk about the games that we want to play and the games that we're looking forward to play. People, I'm feeling pretty happy. Because today I see a lot of people that really like my streams, of Lawbreakers, specifically Lawbreakers streams. A lot of people was checking out, and I don't know, man. I hope next one do something, man. Keep the game alive. I know I sounds like a broken record every single day talking about hoping the game is still alive, but they should check it out the game from another perspective, from another point of view. Give it another chance, another G at least, another G. Put some content, and give it at least another G because, man, this is pretty crazy what's happening with the people that doesn't know about this game, man. It kind of make me crazy. Just I was talking a little bit about that, somebody told me. I believe was here in the streams. Yeah, yesterday when I was streaming, somebody told me, man, that's true what you say about the guys doesn't know about Lawbreakers. I was talking with my friend, another guy over here. It's recorded. It's recorded from yesterday's streams. He told me, man, I was talking with my friend about Lawbreakers and everything. He didn't know nothing about Lawbreakers. He told me, man, I never saw that game. I wanna watch it. He got interested, but he never knew about the game. He never knew about the Lawbreakers, man. It is pretty crazy situation. That makes me kind of sad. I hope that they give it a second life that the game deserves because I even watched a YouTube video, I believe, the other day that was talking specifically about the Lawbreaker situation. That wow, I don't remember exactly what they were talking about, but they were talking about the game's supposed to be alive. Hasukido, welcome to the stream, Mr. Hasukido. Welcome to the streams, Mr. Hasukido. What? The Ace back on TV. Oh, thank you, Hasukido, for those sweet words. Hasukido, feel happy that you are here. I feel happy that you are here, Mr. Hasukido. Are you still far away in the woods, or you came back to the base? Well, Hasukido, long time no see you, man. I really wanna know. Oh, thank you for the beats, Mr. Hasukido. Thank you for the beats. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. Yeah, are you still in the woods, or you came in to the base? Because I really wanna know, man. I really wanna go watch your streams too. Long time to see you, man. I was missing you, big time, man, big time. Say, man, Hasukido this, Hasukido that. Yeah, I was missing you big time, man. How's it going, Hasukido? Oh, Hasukido, maybe it's typing. Maybe it's typing. Yeah, he types a lot of stuff. Pretty nice, pretty cool. Pretty nice, pretty cool. People, we got give it away October 2. October 2. The only thing you have to do is follow my channel, watch the streams to put your name automatically in the leaderboards over here. I don't know if you see it, the left bottom corner. You know, left bottom corner. You know, keep your name in the leaderboard keep watching the stream until October 2 to choose between 25 PayPal donation and 25 Steam gift card, which is pretty nice. Yeah, which is pretty nice. Let me lead you over there, but so you can see. Hasugido says, I am 45 minutes from the Mexico border. Oh, really? Oh, but you're there. Wow, really? Wow, that's pretty close to the Mexico border. 45 minutes is just right there. Hasugido says, so I'm still out here. We'll be back to streaming streams. Hopefully about Thursday. Oh man, wow. This is a lot of time, man. Wow, man, maybe you have a lot of supplies, right? Because it's like a survival. Wow, this is like almost 3 weeks. Almost 3 weeks out there in the woods. Yeah, it's not specifically woods. It's like a mountain rock. Hasukita says driving 4,500 miles takes some time. Wow, it's a lot, man. Hasukita says, yeah, we are living out of a cooler and our car mainly. Wow, that's pretty crazy, man. Hasukita, you need something? Don't hesitate. Are you listening, Mr. Hasukita? Don't hesitate. If you need something, don't hesitate to communicate with me. You know, we are here in the base, you know, making sure you got a pretty good trip, and you are good, you know. So you need something, don't hesitate to send a message. Remember, we are here to ready to for any kind of situation. Yeah, that's a pretty good experience, Hasuki, you know, to go out and visit so many places, you know, so many places in the country of USA, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. This country is pretty beautiful. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Has a lot of beautiful places. Has a lot of beautiful places. Kasugita says we're having a good time. We are crashing at my family's houses right now, so recharging for the weekend. Oh, before heading back to Wisconsin. Oh, that's pretty nice. That it is pretty nice, Mr. Hasugito. I thought you were like 100% in the woods. I say, man, he's over there with this rattlesnake. I see one of the pictures that you posted. They say like a word of rattlesnakes. Man, I didn't know that there are snakes right there over there, man. That sounds dangerous, man. That sounds dangerous, man. I never, man. If I know that there is snakes in some places. Wow, Hasukita says the rattlesnakes are real. Man, that sounds dangerous, man. How you go in a place like that, man? That takes some courage to be walking in places where a snake can, you know, came in from nowhere and try to buy you or something. Hasukitas, we haven't seen much danger. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I hope nothing happens, man. But I see the picture with advice like, oh, be careful, there are rattlesnakes over here. So you know, I say, man, this guy is some crazy places. Hasukita said, Rick kills all the creepy crawlers for me. Oh, really? She puts you in the back. She puts you in the back, and she take the sword. Put her in the front with the sword. You know, like a Final Fantasy. You're like a Final Fantasy over there, you're right. That's crazy. Yeah. A wild red snake appears. Maria takes all the creepy crawlies, and you take all the Pokemons. Man, that was a pretty good idea to play Pokemon in the trip. Pokemon Go in the trip to see what kind of Pokemons you can find in those places, man. Yeah, but it could be dangerous too. sometimes people play Pokemon, forget about the vitamin. Hasakita says she was just mom slaying 2 nights ago against a giant monster hunter looking mod. Oh really? She was just mod slaying. Wow. That big? A mod? Man, that's the. Let me check it out. Oh. Oh really? Something like that? Something like that? Woo-hoo-hoo. How's she says is the size of the middle finger. Oh. A mod like that. Yeah, those butterflies. Those are butterflies, something. Oh, look at this one. This one is gangsta. This one is gangsta. It has somebody over there. Back. Yeah, I don't know if they're like a butterfly. Those butterflies are kind of creepy. I always got scared of those kind of butterfly thingies. Look at this one. It's kind of dead moths. Oh, this one. No, this is a graphical. Dead moths. It has like a head, a skull. Oh, there are different ways of different. Wow, this one is big. This one is big. This is different types of mod. Mods are pretty. Oh, look at this one. This one get famous. The other day get famous. It has like a parasite into it. Yeah, poor mod. What do mods eat? People. Hasakita says, yeah, like those creepies. That's crazy. Those mods are pretty scary. It has like a feathers in the head. Demonic Kitty Jojo, welcome to the stream. Mr. Demonic Kitty Jojo, welcome to the streams. I hope you coming. You coming for more fun, Mr. Demonic Kitty Jojo? You know, I hope you are here to have some fun. I hope you are ready. I'm ready for Rambo. Oh, look at this. It has looks like a Pokemon. I believe somebody did it. This is not. Oh no, it's real. It's real. Demonic, why are you looking at scary stuff? Ah! Oh, Mr. House, don't tell me to watch the mods. Thank you for the host, Mr. Demonic Judge. Thank you for the host. I really appreciate it. You spread the word about my channel, bring about people to the streams, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. You know, it's always welcome. Always welcome. Rosagina says, Costa Rica, playing Monster Hunter and protecting me from a giant mom 2 nights ago. Man, the night is pretty creepy. Oh, what happened? My mouse has a scroll down and scroll up too? That's crazy. I wanna disable all those buttons. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. I don't like to scroll a lot because sometimes it appears something they're not supposed to appear. But look at this monster. It's pretty crazy. Pretty cute. This is cute. this looks like a Pokemon. Sometimes you see the Pokemon. The Pokemon, you see the Pokemon, you say, man, Pokemon sometimes is crazy putting stuff that doesn't exist. But when you see a mod like this, you say, man, Pokemons are real. Pokemons are real. The money kid you just, oh, Hasagita, what's up? Hasagita, haha, what's up, buddy? The money kid you just had is, dude, how is it going? Yeah, it looks like Pokemons are, a lot of the things that they put in Pokemons are kind of real, you know? Oh, look at this one. This one is big. Super big. Wow. They're pretty big. Yeah, very nice. Multi. Pretty cool. The money kid judge say, haha. It's not the one's guy. The money kid judge said, bah, it's a long time to see. The money kid judge just had no big mutts that are just baby hands. Yeah. Those are baby baby hands is what. Oh, really? That's true. No, this is no baby hand, man. This one is a baby hand. This one too is a baby hand. But this one is not baby hands. Oh, look at this in a finger. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I don't want those things. When you see things like that in the house, I grab and I'll put it aside. No. I open the doors, the windows, everything. I say, get out. Yeah, I don't grab it. Just telling, get out. Oh, look at those. This looks like a marine kind of thing. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty cool. The money could just say, I can't catch them with my hands. I don't want to touch those things because those things, I don't know if they bite. You know, I don't know if they bite. Somebody told me that one of those mods, it can make you sick because the little feathers that they had, it can make you sick. Oh, look at this one. Creepy cute. Yeah. Hasagita says you the Monica just I let them outside. Yeah, no, me too, man. I don't catch it with the hands, but I open every single window, every single door, because you never know how they get in the house. I don't know how they get in the house. It's like they living forever in the house. Then one day he say, "Oh, I am here." You know, like they show off and say to everybody, "I am here." Creepy cute. Ah! It's crying. The Monte Kitty Junior says, "I have never heard of poisonous months." Hasogita says, "You're a crazy man." The Monte Kitty Junior says, "I never heard of poisonous months, but if there are some, okay, I won't touch those." Hasogita's loads. No, somebody told me. I don't know if they are just lying to me or everything, but they told me, like those feathers, the hairy ones, those hair, you see? If you touch it, it goes to the. If you like a snore by mistake, the little feathers, you snore by mistake, they make you sick. You know, those little feathers. I don't know if they were lying to me, but I try not to you know, those are the things that I'm never gonna try to to know if they are true or they are not true, you know. The money killing judge, Hausukido says they should be paying rent in that case. Yeah, yeah, because sometimes I don't know how they get in the house. It looks like they, for some reason they are like in between the house, you know, in between the walls and everything. One day they just get out, say, hey, man, here. When they are big enough, I don't know, because I don't know how they get in the house because we don't open windows, you know, and they're not that fast to open to go into the. They are not that fast to get into the door when we open it, you know, because the door we open it like for a brief moment. Yeah. The Monica Jojo said books are closed. Look so weird. How Sugita says no lie. The Monica Jojo wanna know my theory on books. How Sugita says I don't know if my mind can handle, but lady on us. The Monica you love. My theory is that there are robots created by technology that is so sophisticated, created by Earth itself. Yeah, every single insect or something has a function, you know. They just don't exist, you know. They have some functions. They do something, you know. They give you a service, you know, like the bee that is good for the flowers, you know, and everything. I believe they give a service. They are not just there. You know, they're like a Final Fantasy, the monster from Final Fantasy, you know, that they're doing some protect the air in some ways. I cannot explain it like 100% because you need to know about insects in order to know. Oh, look at he has a face, like a little mouth. It's a kind of alien because it has like a mouth, a little mouth, and two eyes. So goodness, I mean, we are admittedly making rubber books now, so won't argue with that. Oh, that's a booking section. The Monica the judge say, yeah, think about e-books. Basically, have no emotions and just always do jobs. They are just like robots. I say they are robots created by air robots. Hasukinas big bag body balls. Beat the balls. Big bag beat the balls. Beat the box. Oh, I remember this. I believe I remember this. Beat the box. Beat the Borgs. Beat the Borgs. Let me see. Yeah, I remember this. I believe I remember this. Oh, so you don't remember all those things. Bad Borgs. Oh, look, Beetleborgs. Oh, those are Beetle. Those are beetles. Look. This is too old for me, I believe. Oh, look at the bad guys. The Monica just great pics, by the way, DC. I remember the show. Barely. I don't remember the show, no? Well, I only saw like two shows like this, like a real life show, like Power Rangers and BR Troopers, BR Troopers, you know. So I am not really. Oh, look at BR Troopers. I don't know familiar. Oh, but they comparing it, like it's almost the same. That's it, you know. Power Rangers and BR Troopers. It wasn't like I was watching them all the time, you know. I was watching them like very sometimes, you know. BL Troopers, I really like it, BL Troopers. I don't know why, but BL Troopers always caught my attention. More than Power Rangers. Power Rangers, I don't know, man. Power Rangers is too mainstream, I believe. Oh, but this guy has a big nose. Oh, look, is Mr. Lennon? Lennon, that's the name? John, I don't know, something Lennon. Hasuginas, thanks, buddy. We'll be doing some creative streams when I get home. Everything I have been posting is just a cell phone. Hopefully by Nikon, got some slightly better shots. The moniker is just awesome. Hasuginas, my best friends in 8th grade, dressed up as a cardboard beat a board for Halloween. BL Troopers was my age. Oh, yeah, BL Troopers. I used to like more BL Troopers than Power Rangers. I don't know why. BL Troopers, yeah. Man, but I didn't remember with that many colors. Like what? I remember seeing more cooler than this. These guys, I never saw this guy from the middle. I remember way more cooler. All this because this is from the game. Way more cooler. I don't know. Sometimes you watch something when you was younger. Look at this. Sometimes you see something when you are younger, you say, "Man, that was pretty crazy." But when you see it again, you say, "Man, this doesn't look that good." You know? Oh man, it looks like it's the same for the same Beetleborgs and BL Troopers. I believe are from the same company, right? That's crazy. I don't know if you saw Captain Power. I really like Captain Power. Oh, that's what another one, Captain Power. I used to see this one, man. Captain Power was like, man, was the best, at least for me. Captain Power was pretty cool, man. This is one of the shows that I always like it because it was a mix of CGI. It was a mix of CGI and a movie that was pretty innovative at the time. They used to have like a gun that you buy. You can shoot to the show so that you get points and everything. It was pretty crazy innovation at that time, man. I don't know why they don't do stuff like that anymore. Oh man, I wanna watch the intro now. Let me see if I can find it. Captain Power intro. Yeah, let's watch these intros. And this was the best. Captain Power and the Story of the Future. It was pretty simple. It was a pretty good name. It was a pretty simple name. Easy to recognize for little kids. Look, it used like a CGI, computer CGI, and it was like a movie for kids. It was pretty good. I believe this is called Dr. Brain or something like that. That was pretty crazy. Man, I used to draw all the time that symbol all the time in the school and feel cool about it. The moniker just says that show looks cool. Never seen that one. Yeah, because this one was pretty cool. Was pretty old. And pretty short. It was pretty short too. It was pretty short. Every one of those it has a class. They have a class like this was demolition. This was like a scout. You know, every one of those has like a class. It was like the scout, the sniper, the demolition guy. It was pretty crazy. Captain Power was like the engineer or the captain. Yeah, it was the captain. Yeah, for the time they did it, for that time they did it was pretty innovative. Look at that, that was demolition. Scout. Oh, you see, they put in over there. You know, like a tank. You see, Stephen Hart Thorson as Lieutenant Michael Tank, please. You know, then you have the Scout, Sergeant Robert Scout Baker. Man, I still remember. I still remember that the Corporal Jennifer pilot chase. You know, that was pretty cool. Hasaginas, what about Masked Rider? Overwatch stole his skin. Oh, really? Demonic Kitty Jojo? Gonna try out Black Ops 4 dudes, so we'll be ironing out. Great to see you around the game, DC. Oh, that's okay, Demonic Kitty Jojo. Thank you. Thank you for being the streams. Hasagina says, oh snap. Yeah, the Demonic Kitty Jojo, it's pretty good that you try Black Ops 4, so you tell me how about it. I was watching a lot of people. A review, but I'm really looking forward to you tell me how you like it. Masked Rider. Oh. Hasogita say I am 45 minutes from the Mexico border, crashing at my uncle's place for a few nights. Should get back to the streams about Thursday, yo. The Monica Jojo says sweet. Hasogita have fun be battle Black Ops 4. My laptop can only run like a 7 of my 400 gig Steam games, so I'm just taking time off. The Monica just says 7 better than 0 too. Hasukitas, yeah, Genki from Overwatch has a skin that looks like the Masked Rider. Oh man, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, man. Robert Hughes. Man, you see those. This thing has like a very deep lore into it. Because it looks like a old and everything, but it really, man, it really has like a some crazy lore behind it. Masked Rider. Oh, really? Look, he just forced to Kamen Rider. Oh, pretty similar, yeah. Yeah, this one looks better, of course. Oh man, it's pretty nice. Very cool. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. How's it gonna say? True story, bro. Yeah, man, I don't know. Those shows always has like a pretty deep meaning behind it. Pretty deep meaning behind it. It sounds good. That's the right way to say it. Because they transform and the enemies they always has like some kind of mystical stuff behind them. But I believe that's the plan. You know, it looks mystical and everything. Yeah, those shows supposed to shows like this is supposed to come back, man, because the shows for kids right now are pretty dumb. We used to have pretty good shows back in the days. Like people, those companies used to put a lot of money into them, man. Hiding people, making costumes, all crazy stuff. It was like a lot of money into it, a lot of effort. Yeah, maybe back in the day the idea was innovative, so that's why they put a lot of money. But they should do something like that in these times, because Hasogita says we have awesome shows. Now everything is just a different variation of the same commercial. Oh really? But tell me, Hasogita, tell me one show like that, that I can see it. Because the only one I know is Power Rangers. The only know I know is Power Rangers. Can you tell me one show that I can you you know that is new. Hasogita's Area Indiana was one of my favorite shows when I was young. Area Indiana. Let me check it out. Area Indiana intro. Yeah, I want to know about some show that new show that is new, that has like the caliber from those shows that they used to be before. Because the only one I know is Power Rangers. That they do it like new all the time. They hire new people. They make like a new costumes and everything. Like Power Rangers is still going on. But a lot of those shows, I believe they disappears. It's kind of difficult for me to find like a new one that I can check it out. Well, maybe Pacific Ring is gonna become a show, because the last Pacific Ring I saw, it kind of looked like kind of like that. Hasogito says, I think you are right with Power Rangers. Even to the Green Rangers, even to the Green Ranger is still involved. I don't see anything like that these days. Yeah, that's crazy, man. And I believe it's expensive too. I believe it's expensive. I believe that is because it's expensive, man. Because if you analyze, it involves a lot. It involves like almost like a big movie, like a big movie budget. It kind of involves like a lot of money to do those shows like this. Oh, that's why it's like a creepy. Also, Kiddos, Every Indiana was kinda like Ghost Booms before Goosebumps was a thing. Oh, I don't remember. Oh yeah, I believe I remember that this one you say Goosebumps. Because oh the problem with me is that I never like a scary things. That's why I never saw this one either, because I never saw like a scary things back in the days. Taking account, like I was a kid. It's pretty crazy to watch stuff like with the dark themes. Those people back in the days, they used to do pretty innovative things because to make a show for kids like it's a scary. You know, it still has like a and it still has like a the kids can continue watching. Don't get scared. Get like interested by the show. It's kind of challenging situation. It's kind of challenging situation. Hasukinas, I like the creepy stuff when I was younger. Yeah, people behind the shows, they used to be masterminds, man. They used to be masterminds because those shows were for kids. He still managed, they still manage to entertain the kids, which is pretty, pretty challenging, It's pretty challenging. Like taking account that the kids could. Oh man, what happened? From 12, it went down to 4. What? Wow, people! I believe today is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be pretty difficult to find a match. Why? Why? Because today is Saturday. Saturday is supposed to be everybody playing. Hasukinas, are you afraid of the dark? On Nickelodeon was another of my faps. Oh, this is another one. Are you afraid of the dark? I'm gonna check it out. Wow. Yeah, the show has like a big budget behind it, like a good production values and everything. I really like to read about those shows because sometimes you find out like oh that was experiment, social experiment that they did back in the days, or because they did that trying to practice some techniques for a full blown movie. Like sometimes it's a director's first steps to in the things. It's very interesting stuff. Hasukinas, I saw that. I will jump on if I could, but the breakups won't even launch my laptop. Yeah, don't worry, man. I really, one of my interests is to really showcase the status of the game. That's why I don't like to jump into the custom matches, but when that happens many times, sometimes you need to jump into the custom matches. That's what happened. Where a couple months before that I was playing custom matches non-stop because sometimes you need to jump into custom matches, when it happens so many times, Hasukino says, I hope when I get home we can get some matches before the world team goes down. Yeah, Hasukino, a lot of developers and a lot of people that was working in Lawbreakers was talking about Lawbreakers the other day. They were talking about Lawbreakers, about is Lawbreakers a GL already and everything, which give me some hope. It give me some hope that maybe I don't know, but everything is a Nexon now, I believe, and I don't know. Nexon, it looks like a Nexon is pretty happy with Maple 32. I don't know, man. Nexon should. Nexon is pretty happy with Maple 32. They are doing Maple 32 all the way. 3D and everything. That's what Nexon is doing right now. So it's kind of difficult now to it's gonna be difficult to make Nexon to do something, you know, to do something about Lawbreakers, because they are full blown uh, a Maple Story, a Maple Story 2, and I believe Maple Story for mobiles too and everything. That's crazy, you know. I believe Maple Story is one of their games, you know. It's one of their games that they develop. I believe they developed this game. They are promoting it pretty good. They're promoting that game pretty good. They're not, you know, better than Lawbreakers. No, they're promoting this game better than Lawbreakers, man. They got retweets and retweets about this game. Streamers, a lot of streamers are streaming Maple Story 2. You know, I never saw that with Lawbreakers. I don't know. Something tells me like a Nexon wasn't happy with Lawbreakers, man. It's not like it wasn't already happy, but I don't know because I never, you know, I wasn't there. I don't know. I wasn't in the meetings either, so I don't know how happy they were with Lawbreakers and everything. But something tells me like they weren't no happy with Lawbreakers. Luca, you know, the Maple Story. All those ladies are playing Maple Story. All those people, the streamers, Maple Story, man. On Happy Universe. That's what they are. They are not in Lawbreakers anymore. They are not doing nothing Lawbreakers, nothing. I don't know, man. I really was looking forward to see some developers reach Nexons or Bosque, you know, to buy Lawbreakers and continue develop. If I got money, I could buy Lawbreakers, but I don't got that kind of money. I don't got no money. But one thing I could do is make a Lawbreaker servers. You know, see, they give you the tools to the people. I could do a one Lawbreaker service and keep it on all the time. You know, because they should do something, man. They should do something, man. It is no cool that again like the caliber of the qualities of Lawbreakers just disappears. It doesn't feel right, man. It really doesn't feel right. A game that everybody plays, they like it. Everybody that see the videos of Lawbreakers, they like it. You know, Lawbreakers was made with pretty. With a lot of love, you know. It was made. It's so different, man. Lawbreakers is so different for why it's right now in the market. It almost nobody like I saw that. Yeah. They should do something, man. They should do something with Lawbreakers because it doesn't feel good. Again like this, it just disappear. People are gonna say thank you to the people that subscribe to my channel. People follow those people. I'm gonna tell you to follow those people because these people are gonna tell you right now are pretty good guys. Always supporting my streams. You know, always supporting every single stream that they wanted. No, because I'm not the only one that they support. So if you follow them and you support them, they will support you back, you know? They support you back. They're not going to support you because you support them. They're going to support you because they know about you, you know? And that's how it is. Once they know about you, if they really like it, what you do, they're going to support you right away, you know? You know, I'm gonna say thank you to Mr. Coney Gaming. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for your support. Thank you for motivating me to continue forward. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. You know, helping grow my channel every single day, which is pretty nice. Yeah, thank you for everything you do, Mr. Coney Gaming. Looking forward to see you one day in my streams, because I always have so much fun with Mr. Coney Gaming in the streams. I'm gonna say thank you to Seaweed Red 95, Seaweed Red 95, Seaweed, yeah, Seaweed Rage 95. Thank you for the sub, thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. Your support, it really makes me happy, you know. It really give me the motivation to continue forward. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty awesome. I'm gonna say thank you to House of Guido. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the sub. You know, thank you for coming today to the stream, which is pretty nice, House of Guido. For a long time ago, like a couple weeks, not see you House of Guido, you know. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for helping me to continue forward. Thank you for the motivation to do these streams every single day. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to Miss Fuzzy Chest. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything you do. Fuzzy Chest, everything you do is really appreciated in these streams. I really hope to see you in the chats one of these days. You know. Yeah, I know you was here almost the whole week, which is pretty nice. Yeah, thank you for everything you do, Fuzzy Chest. It is pretty good. It is pretty good. Yeah, people follow those people because those people are pretty good people. You know, they're gonna support you without mercy. And follow doesn't cost anything. You know, people. Follow doesn't cost anything. Twitch really encourage. You know, Twitch really encourage you to follow people, follow streamers. Hasukita says, I missed my Twitch friends. Been trying to keep up when I can. Oh no, Hasukita, I'm telling you, you're doing a pretty good support. If I was you, I could have been, how you say it in the. If I was you, I could have been like disconnected for everything, you know. Well, just for the fact that you are trying to get in the streams and talking to the people and everything. This is a lot of support, you know. I really feel happy that you at least from that crazy situation that you are still supporting the streams and trying to get involved, which is something that it's difficult to find nowadays. It's difficult to find the people nowadays, you know. I really appreciate it. Tia Cyrus. Oh, Tia Cyrus. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Tia Cyrus. Welcome to the streams. Mr. Tia Cyrus, I hope you are ready to have some fun. Yeah, I hope you are ready to have some fun today. We are waiting for matches, Lawbreakers. Yeah, people. Tia Cyrus says, hello. Hello, Tia Cyrus. Feeling good over here, Tia Cyrus. We're streaming Lawbreakers every single day. We are streaming Lawbreakers until September 14. Remember that this game is totally free. You can download it right now from the Steam store and play it. It's totally free. You don't have to pay nothing. The only thing you have to download and have fun, which is pretty good, pretty awesome. You know, you download this game, you will be glad you did because this game is pretty unique. It's pretty good. Let me show you some trailers and everything so you can check it out what's going on, you know. This game is pretty nice, you know. September 14th is gonna be the last day, I believe, but we are looking forward to keep playing Lawbreakers after that everything goes off, you know. At least we are looking forward to see how we can continue support the game, you know. After companies don't want to support anymore, you know. We trying to keep the Lawbreakers lore and culture, you know, the culture of Lawbreakers alive, which is a pretty nice game. Right now there is nothing like Lawbreakers in the market. Hasukita says, you my boy Bakor TP. Hasukita, hey, this Tia Cyrus. How's it? Oh, thank you, Hasukito, for those sweet words of yours. Yeah, I believe you are putting a pretty good amount of effort, to coming to the streams and keep in touch with your people. I really appreciate it. That's why I support you 100%, Mr. Hasogino. That's why I support you 100% because you do things that almost nobody does. You always keep people. You always support the people in one way onto another, which is pretty nice. It's difficult to find. It's difficult to find. Yeah, because if I was you, I could be like forget about Twitch because I am in the woods, in the mountains, having fun with my families and everything. It could be difficult for me to do it, but what you're doing is priceless, man. What you do is priceless. I really appreciate it, Hasugito, the support, even in those situations, even in those situations, which is pretty nice, which is pretty nice. Yeah, the Cyrus, as you can see, the Lawbreakers games was pretty nice, pretty awesome, pretty cool. Yeah, I remember this trailer. This trailer was for the free weekend. I believe was the first free weekend. Was the first in September, I believe, or the second free weekend that they did it. That was good times. That was a good time. I remember, man. We got matches like for 8 hours. I streamed like for 8 hours, I believe. Those days, it was pretty nice. How's I don't sleep at home. Why should I sleep in the road? What? No, I really recommend it. I really recommend that you sleep in the road, Hasogedon, because when you are in the road, every day is like a working, you know? Because you have to continue going. It's not like oh no, I have sleep, I'm not gonna continue going because you have a limit of days to be over there. So you in some ways you have to be ready to continue going. So I don't recommend that you miss or skip sleeps in the road, Mr. Hajugida. You have to take it because you're gonna need the sleep to continue forward. Hajugida, Ria is bigger than you, right? Because I believe I saw a picture where Ria is like a bigger than you. Hajugida, it's been insane, really. Been driving, hiking, driving, almost every day for over a week now. Yeah, I imagine that, man. I imagine that. This is fun, it's fun, and maybe you like it, but well, I don't want to be in that situation. I don't really to go. I don't really like to be out like in the woods like that, man. It's gonna be kind of desperate, I believe. But people like to hike. Some people like to hike and to go in the mountains and everything. So they really appreciate those things. Like Hasugino, you are a pretty outgoing person. You're a pretty outgoing person because you do a lot of activities in the outside. It is pretty nice. Hasugino, it's been nice. I have enjoyed it, but we are but ready to be back in our beds and playing video games. Yeah, yeah, man. I don't imagine me doing it, man. I don't imagine me doing it. Like in the second day, I'm gonna be like a. In the second day, I'm gonna be like a man. I wanna come back. I wanna come back home. I really don't. I am really not that kind of person that can be in the streets like that. Like can be like not in the streets, but like in the mountains and everything. I'm not that kind of person. I can do it 1 day or 2 days. I know I'm gonna come back to my house right away. I know that I'm gonna come back to the house right away because it's pretty crazy. Hasegidas, I am totally not an outgoing person. I do things like this to try to help myself grow, because if I didn't, I could sit in the house every day forever. But I want to have more experiences in life than that. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea to go out and everything. I don't do it because I used to be out all the time. Like when I was in back in my island, Dominican Republic, back in my country, I was living in the street basically. Going every single day, going outside, going to the beach, going to the mountains, like all of that. I did already when I was younger, so I kind of burn. I kind of burn. That's why I keep myself in the house right now. It's like this is the time to me to be in the house for me. But I understand that. I understand that people that spend like most of the life in the house, playing video games and everything. It really needs to go out because there is a whole world outside. There is a whole world outside, especially now that you can stream and talk to the people and everything. So you can share the experience with people now. You can share the experience, which is pretty crazy. House again, I get high anxiety with a lot of this, but once I get through the panic attack and look back at the picture, I am happy to have done what I have. Oh yeah, totally, man. Totally, Hasugido. This experience always gonna be with you. You're always gonna remember because I remember one time I went to the mountains, a pretty famous one in my country. That a lot of people from every single country goes over there. People from Germany, people from USA, people from Japan, they go over there and try to climb the mountain because it's one of the biggest mountains in the Caribbean, I believe. And man, that was a pretty crazy experience, man. I was thinking to do like a video game about that experience, you know. Now you can see how crazy it was, I was thinking about make a video game survival about that experience, climbing the mountain and everything. That was pretty crazy. Like I'm not just thinking it. I just wanna do it. Now that I'm learning Unreal Engine, man, I could do stuff like that. I'm looking forward to do something like that, man. You know, it's a big mountain. It was like everything that happened was in the mountain, like going up. It was a crazy experience. Going down, it was a crazy experience. It took 3 days to go up, 3 days to go down. It was a pretty crazy experience, man. Hasakinas, your country looks beautiful. I was very sad to read recently about the pollution problem in the ocean, in the DR. Oh, that happens all the time. That is crazy, man. Dominican Republic. Yeah, it's a beautiful country. It's an island, you know. We share territory with Haiti. We are close to Puerto Rico. It's a pretty nice island. A lot of it's pretty tourist enabled. It's touristic. Yeah, it's a touristic island. You go over there, you're gonna have a good times and everything. But the problem with the pollution and everything is have something that they have to fix it. Because we are kind of losing. We are kind of losing a lot of tourists for that reason. You know. But it's a beautiful island. I really like my country, but it's expensive. Live over there is expensive. Hasukiris, I keep joking when we see these new awesome terrain features that it looks like a video game. Oh yeah. Yeah, when you go out and you go to those places, you begin to see like a how you begin to understand, and you begin to to appreciate what the developers are doing, you know, because they really got it down, you know. Like you can see places like this, like with these mountains like this. You can see places like this in video games, you know. Like Crysis has places like this, you know. Look at this is Dominican Republic. This is Dominica, which is another country that people always confuse. You know, Dominica is the island. We're close to Cuba too. From my country to New Jersey is 4 hours. I believe it's like 2 hours from Dominican Republic to Miami. It's pretty nice. You should go one day. You should go one day and visit my country. It's pretty nice. How's it getting? I'm still missing the heck out of No Man's Sky. Wow, No Man's Sky, man. I just wanted to begin to stream and play. But No Man's Sky for me is gonna be like a pretty long stream. And oh, look at the pollution thing. You see? That happens all the time, man. No? Because the country itself, there is a lot of people that doesn't have the care, you know? There is a lot of people that doesn't have the care. Another thing is that sometimes that trash came from other places, you know? Because as you can see look at the problem, you know. We are in the middle of many other countries. If those countries pollute the waters, they come into my country too, you know. The same happens to my country. If we pollute the water, that trash go to the other countries too, you know. That's what happens. Because we are in the middle. You see, we are in the middle of the many islands and stuff. See, if you have a boat, you can go to all those islands. Hasageda, it's happening in my city. The government just took funds away from keeping the Great Lakes clean. Oh, really? And it's already funneling into the Milwaukee River where that we kayak on a home. That we kayak on a home. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, governments around the world have to deal with a lot of stuff. Sometimes they don't take the best approach to fix things, you know. Wow, this looks like a Call of Duty map, which is pretty crazy situation, you know. It's pretty crazy situation. Look at me over there. No, that's not me. I wish that guy was me right now. Too far away from that. Yeah. It's a pretty nice country, but the problem is the politics. The politics are always the politics are always people that I don't know, man. Those guys has the power to make a better world. They don't even care. They don't even care, man. Lord. So let me check it out. See if the numbers go up. Yesterday was like that. The number was too low. I began the stream yesterday telling to everybody that it's not gonna happen, that it's too low. And then, whoop, like a lot of people jump into the game, like 20 people jump in right away. And we got matches. I hope today happens the same, but it looks like it's not gonna happen. Today looks like it's not gonna happen, man, because it is pretty low. It is pretty low today. Hasogin says a few nights ago we went a place called Hanging Lake, and it was a 1,020 foot climb for 1.2 miles to reach a lake in the middle of the mountain. Oh, that's what the lake. That's the lake that you are like. Yeah, that's the one with the lake, I believe. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I saw that. I saw that. It was beautiful. That is beautiful place right there, man. That was very nice. Nice place. I really like it. I really like that picture. That picture was very nice. As you get this lake and a small waterfall, it was amazing. Who took the picture? Because the person that took the picture, it really knows about photography. You know, it was you. Because the person that took the picture, it really knows how to take pictures. Hasukidas, I almost died on the way up. Oh really? Some guy from New York gave me a Gatorade about 3 and quarter, right? Of the way up. Couldn't thank him enough. Wow. Really, Hasukidas, you almost died? Or you was pretty tired? Because almost die is like a wow, too crazy. It sounds pretty dangerous. Yeah, you need to be very careful when you go to the mountains because you need a lot of water or Gatorade or whatever. A lot of candies. Candies are pretty good source of energy when you climb it. It's not recommended to eat heavy. It's not recommended. You know. But those advice are coming from military people. You know, when I climbed the mountain in my country, it was with a group of military people. They were teaching us how to survive. Yeah, we kind of took like the military survival kind of thing. You know, it was a pretty nice experience, man. It was a pretty nice experience. It was pretty crazy. It was pretty hard too because military people doesn't care about how you feel. You need to continue forward. That's it. It's your life on the line. You know you have to go forward. As a kid said, I have just been posting cell phone shots, but yeah, it was me. Wait until I do some of my creative stream, and then I can post my real quality image. As a kid said, I was beat red. My heart rate was much accelerated. Didn't realize how out of shape I got and the elevation kinda kicking my lungs. But oh really? Wow. Yeah, playing video games it's not good for the health. It's not good. It's not healthy. It's a cheap, and pretty comfort way of entertainment. But it's not healthy at all because you're spending so much time. You're spending so much time. You're spending so much time. Sit down, moving only the fingers, basically, accumulating grease, accumulating calories, eating most of the time trash food. That's what I do. So it really destroys your health playing video games, especially if you're a streamer. That's why a lot of streamers are streaming standing now. Has to get them. It becomes a pretty good fashion that being standing. That's why in the office they want people to stand. That's why they got like a standing desktop that you can work standing now because people are getting sick just by sit down for too long. Sit down for too long is not good. We need to be careful. You need to use more your machine. Where's the machine that you have? I don't even remember the name. You need to use your machines in order to keep yourself in shape. while you're streaming. You know, not in the same time you're streaming, but you need to make exercise. That's the bottom line. You need to make exercise. You know, after you're streaming to burn those calories because you accumulate a lot of calories when you are sit down. I have to do. For me it's good because I work in a pretty heavy, and pretty physical job, pretty physical environment. Sweating all the time for 10 hours, so I cannot get my exercise every single day. But for people that doesn't work like that, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to keep healthy when they are streamers and everything. It's pretty crazy, and you need to be careful with that. You need to be careful. We need to be careful with that. You can get out of shape pretty quickly because playing games the time go fast. Jay Hawkins, that's a drawing guy. He works in the Epic Games. I believe that guy was working in Epic Games while working in Lawbreakers. I believe this guy. He was working on Epic Games at the same time and working the. Yeah, because he can do his work in anywhere. He can do his work in his house. And I got his course. James Hawkins course, I believe. Let me see. I got his course. He got a course. They teach you how to go from concept to 3D. Pretty nice video. It's like a 4-hour video or something like that. And he explained it like, oh, I can do my job from my house. Like sometimes they take work to make it in his house and stuff like that. So he can work in every. Cody Jockey, thank you for the host, Mr. Cody Jockey. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream. This is pretty nice to have you here, Mr. Cody Joker. And welcome to the stream. It is pretty nice. Yeah, we are waiting for matches in Lawbreakers. The same situations every day. Yesterday was a pretty good day of Lawbreakers. Despite that we have to wait like. Oh no, we didn't have to wait a lot yesterday. Yesterday was like after 10 minutes. Something like that. I don't remember. I don't recall, but it was pretty fast. But today is gonna happen. It's not gonna happen the way we want it. We'll have to wait longer today in order to get the matches, to get the game going. The numbers for Lawbreakers today was pretty nice. It dropped to 9 people. It dropped to 5. But now it's going up a little bit. Now it's going up a little bit. So I believe if we're waiting maybe 20 minutes more, maybe we could have some matches, Mr. Coyote Joker. Today I'm planning to string a little bit more. So if we got matches, I'm gonna be awake. I'm gonna be streaming for maybe 1 or 2 hours more, because since I begin the streams, I just been talking to the peoples. I'm not playing nothing at all, which is pretty crazy situations, because we can't be here to play the game. We can't be here to watch the screen. It's the screen, but. I don't feel bad either, because Lawbreakers is a game that has a low population, so I'm being lucky. I'm being lucky that I always, almost every day, I can play it. I'm being lucky. I'm not complaining about it, man. I say a few times back in the days that I got my money's worth with Lawbreakers with 600, 700 hours of the game. I really feel pretty. I really feel pretty good, you know. Hasukita, it's only 1:45 here. That's crazy. Oh, where you are? Where? Oh yeah. In the mornings or the afternoon, Hasukita? It's like a 3 hours. It's like a 3 hours difference, I believe. Yeah, that's in the morning, right? Oh yeah, yeah, 3 hours difference. Yeah, it's pretty. It is crazy over there. It's 1:40. Over here it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Over here it's pretty late. Yeah. Over here it's pretty late. It's like a 3 hours of difference. I am in the future, I believe. Enjoying the past. Hasagita, Hasagita. I remember all those videos that they put in the over there. I was watching. I didn't comment a lot. I didn't comment a lot. I didn't was pretty active commenting on anything because I was expecting, you know, I was expecting only, and you know, to see what they're gonna come up with because I was pretty confused about. Man, that's another thing. When this game released, on the when they people was talking about this game without showing footage or anything, a lot of people was confused. Like, man, how this game is gonna be? How? Because they were talk developers were talking about a game that has a pretty unique way of movement, you know, way of moving in the traverse, way of traversing in the environment. It was, man, how is gonna be that? How is gonna be that? Because almost every single game has been done some crazy way of movement, you know, like a Battlefield 3 has like the ball thingy. Call of Duty has like a running through the walls and everything. I was expecting something like that, like a running through the walls, like a Titanfall kind of thing, you know. I was expecting something like that. I wasn't expecting a zero gravity nothing. Yeah, way before they showed the footage from the game, people was pretty confused. I was like that, confused, waiting to see what's going on. Hasukita says, I am a time traveler. Yeah, that's what time travelers does. That's what a time traveler does. That's that right now. Before, because we had the cars and the airplanes, those are like a time machines, you know. We need to do a vehicle that can go from one point to another point in a few seconds. So in that way, we can call this ourselves time travelers. You know, be in the morning in some place, then go to another place in a couple of hours or a couple of seconds. It's like not couple of seconds, but in a couple of minutes, like in 1 hour. Let's say 1 hour. In 1 hour later, it's in the night or it's in the morning in a different time. It's pretty crazy. I believe NASA. I don't know. I don't remember the agency. They're trying to do some. Oh, Elon Musk. He's trying to do some kind of shuttle. They call it the Hyperloop. It's a shuttle that goes from one place to another place in super fast times, like in a tube. They're trying to do the same thing that the auto banks does with the money. You know, put a vehicle in a tube and launch it like in high speed from one point to another point, so people can go to Hong Kong in a couple of hours, you know, from New York City to Hong Kong in a couple of hours, or from Hong Kong to London in a couple of hours, something like that. If for the business people, it is pretty good because they can go to from another country to another country in a couple of hours. to do the things that they want to do. I don't know what they do. Traveling. I don't know what those people do traveling so much. It's people from the investors and traders and stuff like that. It's not supposed. They're supposed to have computers for that. They do everything for computers, and not like traveling all the time. Man, every time I see those videos for Lawbreakers, at least the developer was doing a pretty good job communicating, making videos. You know, it was like almost every day they have like a new video talking about the game, talking about the things. 2017 was a pretty good year for Lawbreakers. Excellent. Wow, this guy is flying. excellent participation from the developers. Doing videos and everything. That's what I'm trying to say. I was talking a long time ago that it's gonna be difficult for them to do it better in 2018. I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong because 2018 they just shut down the machine. They shut down the promotion machine. The publisher not so much. But the Bosky production, Bosky as a developer was doing pretty good promoting his game pretty good, man. The only problem was they didn't have the budget. They didn't have the budget to do it. That's why they partnered with Nexon. That's what I remember when it was like that. I remember when the shield was like that. When the shield was like that, remember they patched it, they changed it. Why they change it? Because this one looks better than the one that we got right now. They shouldn't change it. Oh, maybe because people clip it by the design. See, some design can bring problems. Yeah, they were doing pretty good job with the promotions, the events, man. They were that event, the Colorado event, like a Road to Colorado stuff. That they did it like 3 times. Those tournaments, that was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. I really wanted to sign up, but they don't do nothing for in East. In Massachusetts, I believe they did nothing. When they did in Massachusetts, I wasn't aware of it. Oh, I got this one. I got one of those. I got this one. The better one. That's the one I got it. Because I participate in that because I was participating in the alpha everywhere. I was pretty interested in Lawbreakers because it was pretty unique. That one I got it. That one. Yeah. Man, how this game flopped so hard, man? Why? Doesn't make any sense, man. Yeah, they changed this a lot with quit matches, boss leagues, team deathmatch. They used to have like a quit match, boss league, team deathmatch. They closed everything. They put the team deathmatch. I believe that was a mistake, man. That was a mistake to put the team deathmatch together with the with every single other mode. That was a kind of mistake because how so can I say it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this game failed like that. Yeah, that's true. That doesn't make any sense, man. But yeah, you remember that they made like a little mistakes, like at the putting the Team Deathmatch together with the other modes. I believe was pretty bad. They're supposed to lead Team Deathmatch. They're supposed to have every single mode, you know, in his own team. You know, make a quit match for the whole team, you know, and then do every single mode by separate. So if you wanna play Team Deathmatch, you go directly to Team Deathmatch. You wanna play Blitzball, you go directly to Blitzball. You know, it was kind of I didn't like it when they just put it like that, like when they announce it, like all people we are putting Team Deathmatch into the playlist. I believe into the queue. A lot of people was like, "What? You're gonna?" Because people was jumping into Team Deathmatch directly all the time. I remember. Hasukina says, "All right, but unfortunately, it's about bedtime for me." Oh, that's pretty nice. Thank you for the support, Mr. Hasukino. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. You coming, you know, you going out of your ways to come into my stream, which is pretty awesome, man. I really appreciate it. You know that you, besides you are in other places, you still remembers. You know, you're still coming over here to support my stream, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. You know, it's something difficult to do. And it's really nice, man. I really appreciate it. How's it getting? So I am gonna have to sleep. Yeah, you need to go to sleep because you are from one place to another. You know, from one state to another in a trip. You need to do it, man. It's gonna be important for you to continue forward. You know, to continue with the trip. Yeah. Hasukina, thanks for being here as usual. I will do my best to stop by before I get back home. Otherwise, I should start seeing you more Thursday. Yeah, I want you to finish the trip. Because I don't want you to be in a difficult situations, you know. Wow, what this map? Wow, look at you saw that? You saw that? This map used to be different. They just changed it. Yeah, I want you to enjoy your trip and everything, you know. Then you come to the streams and everything because I don't want you to be in a difficult situation or anything. Anyways, I really appreciate it that you still managed to be in the streams, which is pretty nice. And I'm looking forward you to come back to the base so we can watch your streams and everything. Yeah, I'm missing you, man. I really wanna go watch your streams, man. So I hope, man. Thursday is a long way. Yeah, it's like a long way, man. Hasuginas, thanks, Bakoy. I appreciate you and your kind words. Yeah, thank you to you, man. You awesome. You're an awesome dude. You're awesome dude, Hasugita. Tailoring. What? Oh, there was another kind of. Oh no, I remember they say they leave it like that because the place where they used to be is a historic building. The owner told them to not change many things because this building is supposed to be a historic building. They want to keep it like that. Yeah, so good. I appreciate it. I hope you rest well. I hope you rest well, man. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. Has a good time. Good night, dude. Hasequita, say good night. Good night, Hasequita. Good night, Hasequita. Say hi. Say hi to Ria. Say hi to Ria from my behalf. Yeah. So she knows that I say hi to Ria for me. So she knows I remember her. I'm looking forward to watch one of her streams too. I used to have a lot of fun with her streams. Oh, look at Radical High's map. They didn't Lawbreakers. Wow, this map. And there was a lot, man. I say that one day. I say that one day. These people make a lot of maps for Lawbreakers. If they didn't release it. How's it going? We do, buddy. Catch you next time. Catch you next time. How's it going? Thank you for being in the streams. It's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. How's it going? You see how they measure the range of the shots. That was a pretty nice way to do it. But has so many elements in the screen at the same time could give it a lot and could give it like a different result to them. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe I'm talking bull jibes. Maybe it's beneficial to have all those guys over there to see the better values. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like they make a lot of maps. A lot of maps that they didn't release it. They didn't release in the game, which is pretty. It's pretty unfortunate that we didn't get to see those maps. Look at Chris Milk over there. Man, from the look, a lot of the places that used to be playable, that right now is just in the background, I believe. From the map. That map was, I believe, the original map for Lawbreakers, like the first one. From the concept art and from the tease, they tease it, that map pretty heavily. It's kind of different from what we got now. What we got now is pretty good. Look, you see? It's pretty good. Man, that's pretty cool. How they envision that thing. It's totally different from the gray box. From the gray box to this, it's kind of, look, you see? It's pretty different, but so the gray box looks so crappy. When they put all the details, all the things. Like man, if you show me this like that, like oh put the details and stuff so it can look better. I never gonna come out with something like this. Never. How this be? Man, that's crazy. How they see all those rocks in this wall? No, like if I was me, I'm gonna continue with the boxes. I never gonna come in with something like this. But yeah, I believe this is the work of many people. You know, it's not just one person. It's just not one person. It's the job for many people. Working together, you know, having opinions. It's not just like a one guy jobs. Look at this. Look at how different from the gray. You see, from the gray box. This is the gray box of that room. Look at how is the room right now. No. This is the gray box. Like look at that room over there. You see, like an old plane with the thing. See. Let me see. You see? Look at now. Same room, like it has something going on right now, like you know, look like a proper corridor. Man, that's so different. Textures and everything. It really brings a lot of stuff in the games. It really, it really brings life to the games and everything. Yeah, those videos I saw those videos a long time ago when they release them. But once, it's good to come back and watch them because you begin to remember things. You begin to remember things. You really remember to, you begin to see stuff like that. But the main reason is because we got no matches. We are waiting for matches. let me see if uh, let me see if they got better numbers now. Oh, what happened? Steam database is down from maintenance. Get back soon. Oh really? No more low breakings? Oh man, the database is down. Oh, maybe that's why we. No, I almost say maybe that's why we got those low numbers. But I don't believe it, because we're still waiting. Because we're still waiting, waiting for the matches, waiting for the matches. Yeah, the red team and the blue team with the blue and red lights. That was pretty nice to see the blue lights and the red lights like that. Why is the reason? Why is the reason the number was so low today? I was looking to see if Twitch has like a some events today, but I don't see no crazy events today. Like nothing out of the ordinary. Maybe because people was Black Ops. Let me see. Maybe because people are playing Black Ops or something. Yeah, yeah. I really that's the reason. Black Ops 4. People watching Black Ops 4. I really that's the reason. Because man, those numbers never been that low. Yeah, Call of Duty is right now. Call of Duty is right now a cultural thing. People are gonna come by 1 minute. I'm gonna come by 1 minute. Don't go anywhere. It's gonna take just 1 minute. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, people, I'm back. I'm back for more. Yeah, I believe people are watching the Call of Duties, which is something. It is something cultural in the gaming community right now. Call of Duty. Every time Call of Duty came in, some people has to watch. People has to go and check it out. And doesn't matter which game you like to play. A lot of people are gonna stop playing the game if they're gonna come back if they're gonna go to the Call of Duties check it out the Call of Duties, which is pretty crazy situation, people. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of impressive how they got like a clear idea way before the in the prototype. You know, people. It was pretty nice how to see how they got like a pretty clear idea of how the banger is gonna move and he's gonna do the thing. Oh man, that banger looks so awesome. Kill mark. Oh, this is. It looks like they're trying to do another skin too. Man, the things that they design that doesn't came out, that doesn't do in the last release, in the release, is so awesome, man. That's because they don't release it because they're looking for something that can be understand pretty fast, you know. That's why they kind of careful to not release so many crazy stuff. But a lot of the things that are not released doesn't make the cut are pretty awesome too. You see, they have like a clear idea how how the banger is gonna move way before the the release. Which was pretty awesome, you know. It was pretty awesome. Oh, like a shield, the banger with the shield. That didn't happen because it breaks. For me, I don't know what really he's trying to say, but for me, it kind of breaks the way the banger is supposed to be playing, you know. Oh, this is like the meteorites, you know. Oh, you used to shoot it. You used to shoot out those meteorites in order to break. It's not happening like that. Yeah. They kind of make it simple, a lot of stuff to not break the pace of the game, you know. Because when you put in some complication stuff like that, you know, you need to shoot it two at the same time. You need to do this at the same time to do, you know, kind of break the immersion and make us maybe bring more immersion to the experience, but it kind of break with the pace. It sometimes maybe feel off. They were testing the game and everything. Yeah, they really put a lot into the game, man. A lot of passion, a lot of love. And from these early days to what we have now is totally different. I remember something like, yeah, I remember that, like that battery, the way it looks like the battery and everything. It's totally different right now. Man, when I played the beta, the alpha, I believe was the alpha. Oh, the beta, the first beta. I believe was the first beta I played. I don't know, remember. It was so confused. I was so confused. Like, man, what was supposed to do now? I remember just killing people and trying to have fun and everything. Like, I played the game the first time. The first thing I say, man, it's too difficult to keep yourself alive because you didn't have region, you didn't have energy region. You have like the stations. People like it like that, by the way. No energy region, anything, just the stations. You missing energy, you have to go to the station or take the pickups. People really like it like that because it brings another layer or strategy. You need to be pretty sure. You need to be pretty sure that you want to do good before engage. You know, that's one of the things. That's one of the things that will Lawbreakers in the beginning. You need to be pretty sure that you're gonna do good before engage because you could be. Oh, what is that? What is that? All the squares. They used to be like that. They took them out. It's like they took them out. The boss kid, the news. Remind. Oh, I believe they changed. They changed. Oh yeah, they kind of changed everything like over here. They used to be like enforcer phase, the map, the feature map, the many things. I don't know where it went. Yeah, look at that. Oh, they're making change because the game is a schedule. Let me make some friends. Let me make some friends. That's how you do friends in the Lawbreakers. Very nice, huh? You just play with the people, and then you send friend requests. So this is the way it's supposed to be in every single game. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. You don't have to be crazy. You don't have to be crazy asking to the people. You just send friend requests. He accepted. That's it. That's it. Pretty easy. Pretty awesome. Well, people, I believe this is gonna be everything for today. We spent 2 hours in the streams. Didn't get any games today because new games are being tested. Yeah. Gaming community is not that big, people. You know, Eh, people was gonna jump in from one game to another. Like it's shrinking. I believe gaming community is shrinking. That's why I say long time ago the gaming community is changing. You know, this is one of the changes. The gaming community is shrinking. More people are spending time playing mobiles. More people spending time playing other things. You know, now with the battle royale craze, a lot of people are playing just battle royale. You know, playing battle royale in games like this, like Lawbreakers. People are not playing it because you know because the this kind of games, the trend for this kind of games, it really passed. You know, like a lot of people are not interested. There is people like me that are still interested in this kind of games, but there is not a lot of people. Lawbreakers, Lawbreakers, it has this problem since the beginning that it was difficult to get people together. Why? I don't know. Because, you know, some people say, "Oh, it's because the skills you need to have in order to play." Yeah, you're gonna die a lot. Yeah, you're gonna die a lot in Lawbreakers. That's true. It's gonna be difficult for you to be alive. That kind of discourage people, you know, like, oh man, dying too much in this game. This game, you need to be crazy. You need to be flying from the sky, trying to kill people and everything. It's pretty crazy. But the people that really understand the game, they stick to it. You know, they stick to it, um, which is pretty nice. You know, you just have to basically, you know, you need to spend your time. You need to spend your time. Unfortunately, Lawbreaker is not a game that you're gonna pick it up in a couple minutes. It's a game that you need to have like at least 4 hours straight up in order to get it. That's why those reviews in the in the Steam and everything. I don't trust it a lot because when the game was priced at $30, it was a lot of people playing the game and making sure they don't go out 2 hours, you know. And again, that people, I'm gonna tell you, in 2 hours you're not gonna learn Lawbreakers. You're not gonna learn Lawbreakers in less than 2 hours. You need 4 hours at least in order to begin to understand the game. No, I'm telling you, I'm not that bad in this game. I got 682 hours. Sometimes I got matches, like incredible matches that I don't know how to win it. Incredible matches that I don't know how to win. Like the enemy is on point all the time. You know, you don't have those matches like you say, man, how these people do that? You know, I got 600 hours in this game. It's still sometimes like I don't even know how this guy killed me. You know, it does happen. So in a game like this with this requirement of skills, a lot of people that doesn't even spend 1 hour, you know, because they want to make a review, they want to refund the game. Some, you know, a lot of people was like that. They got refunding the game, making the review, playing the game for less than 2 hours, making a review, and then refund it, you know, in order to some most of the time negative reviews, you know, yeah. So those people not gonna get the real experience because they don't spend the time in the game. They are not spending more than 4 hours in the game, so which is the time that I require. I don't recommend the time. It's kind of the time that I have to go through in order to understand Lawbreakers. It was like a 4 hour minimum. You know, I said, man, you need to spend like a 4 hour minimum in order to begin to understand this game, in order to not to get used to, in order to begin to taste a little bit, you know, those new blind fighter, you know, how you traverse in the map, how you go to point A to point B in the map, using the zero gravity G and your blind fire shots and everything, you know. It was like me, like you need to spend like 4 or 5 hours. You know, it was pretty crazy. Well, people, I'm gonna say thank you to the people that was in the stream today. It was pretty nice, pretty awesome. Despite we didn't have any match, you know, people came to talk to me, you know, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna say thank you to House Gideon for being in the stream. That was pretty nice, pretty cool, it's pretty awesome, it's pretty intensive. I saw with House Gideon, it's pretty awesome. The morning Kitty Joy, thank you for being in the stream. It was pretty cool, it's pretty nice, it was pretty awesome. The morning Kitty Joy, yeah, another guy that called me to the streams to watch my streams, which is a pretty nice guy. You know, he's a stream a lot of Doom games. Yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty awesome. Thank you for being the stream, Mr. Demonic Joy. I think I see somebody else. Yeah, this. Thank you for being in the stream, Mr. Tia Cyrus. Thank you for being in the stream. It was pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for everybody who was in the stream. Thank you for Cowdy Joker to be in the stream too. Yeah, Cowdy Joker is always coming to the streams. Look at how many points he has. He has more points than anybody. Why he got more points? Because he coming to the stream, watch the stream, and he hosts. He hosts the stream. He doesn't auto-host. I really auto-host doesn't give you nothing. He hosts this. He hosts the stream. You know, so that's why you sometimes you see popping up. You know, Cowdy Joker hosting one. You know, he take it like a 1 or 2 points for the host, which is pretty nice. That's why he got a lot of those points, a lot of points. He's getting the loot in October 2. Yeah, people, you need to watch the streams. It's pretty easy to get this giveaway. The only thing you have to follow my channel. Follow, very important, people, follow. Why? Because now it's a requirement for me to get for you to get the points. You know, you don't follow my stream. If you are getting points, those points are gonna take it for you. Those points are gonna be taken for you. You're gonna come back to zero because it's like in the giveaway. You know, you need to follow first in order to get the points. You know, you don't follow me, you're not gonna get the points. That's one of the rules I post over here. Why? Because one guy didn't spend 3 months, didn't spend, never came into the streams. In one day, 1 week, the last week, he decided to came in every day. He got the points, he got the loot, he unfollowed me, and he said bye bye. So I don't feel bad. It was a guy that gave me the loot. Maybe he's happy that he got the loot, but it kind of feel, like, man, this guy just came in, follow me to get the loot, they didn't follow. If they continue following and supporting me, that was pretty nice. But then he just unfollow, like, man, bye bye, I get the loot, bye bye. It's kind of feel, I kind of feel bad for that. So in order to don't have those crazy situations, you need to follow it in order to get the loot. Pretty nice, pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel the matchmaking system because I don't want a match to get through now that I'm trying to finish the streams. Yeah, it's too late. It's too late to begin. Yeah, people. I wanna say thank you to the people that support my streams every single time. Support my stream and all the things that we do over here, which is pretty cool. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna say thank you to Code Ninja Gaming. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, thank you for the sub. I really confused between the sub and the host. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for supporting my streams every single time. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome. Thank you for your support. I'm gonna say thank you to Silver395. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for motivating me to continue forward. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. I really appreciate it. I wanna say thank you to Hasagida. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for coming to the stream today. To get out of your ways. Get out of your ways to come to the stream, which was pretty nice. When you know it's difficult for somebody to come to the stream and they make it through. If they coming, it's because you are important for the person. If that person is very special because he's doing stuff that almost nobody is willing to do. Hasogidon is having a trip through many states. So he's still coming to the stream and say hi. Which is pretty nice, pretty sweet. I'm gonna say thank you to Miss Fussy Justice. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything you do, Miss Fussy Justice. Thank you for coming to the streams. Thank you for the sub too. Thank you for the sub, which is pretty nice. I really appreciate it, Miss Fussy Justice. People, we just got. I give it away. I give you a 25. A Steam gift card, PayPal donation for a lot of people. People this time they just got the 25 PayPal donation. I'm gonna say to those people, it's not required to do this. Is to do what I'm gonna say. It's not required. You don't have to. You don't have to. But if you can do it, let's do it, people. If you can do it, let's do it. Our friend Derek Bay, he has a problem. His car, it got broken. For him to get around and work and make more money, he has to fix his car. What happened? He was pretty discouraged to do this, and I talked to him many times, many times, man, let's do this, until he did it. He set up a GoFundMe page. Like, man, I don't really like the idea, but I'm gonna do it because you're telling me, And yeah, because I was telling him to do it, because that's the only way. That's the only way we are gonna be able to do it, That's the only way we are gonna be able to do it. His car is broken. He needs to be fixed. What happened? This guy has a condition. He had 10 years ago. He got a pretty bad accident. His left leg is broken, as you can see. You see it? Like, he's broken. He's not working. His left leg is not working the way it's supposed to. The right leg. His right leg. He has prosthetics prosthetics. He makes that leg. He doesn't have leg in the right leg. He doesn't have leg. This is a prosthetics that he uses, to work around and everything. For him, it's pretty important. That's why for him, it's very important to fill his car, to continue working, to continue going around, to continue with his life. As you can see, I made a donation. Try to help him and continue forward and everything. From the bottom of my heart, you can give to Mr. Daddy Bay $5 or $10 for him to not to complete his goal, but at least to give it a little bit more of motivation. That make him happy. That maybe he's gonna able to fit his car. Let's do this, people. $5 is not gonna make you poor, people. It's not gonna make you rich either. Let's do it. It's a cup of coffee. It's a cup of coffee. It's the price of a cup of coffee. It's nothing. So let's do this. You don't have to do the 30. You don't have to do the 40. Anything. $5 or $10 is gonna be more than enough for everybody to feel happy, to feel motivated to continue forward. You can promote this. Try to help in that way. Maybe you don't have the money, but you say, oh man, I'm gonna spread this. I'm gonna share this everywhere. Like myself, I have a pin in my pin in my Twitter until everybody tell me, oh man, forget about it. But we are still working on it. I have a pin over here, so people they go to my Twitter, they can see it. So if you can do it, man, let's do this. Let's get together and try to let's help Mr. Daddy Bay. Today we are doing it for Daddy Bay. Tomorrow we can do it for you. No question asked, people. No question asked. Tomorrow we're doing it for Daddy Bay. Tomorrow it could be you. It could be you. I'm willing to help anybody that really needs the help. He didn't request this. It was me that requested him to do it. And he did it. He did it, man. You are willing to help me. I'm gonna do it. Because you are willing to help me. That's what it is. I did the first step. I want you to people do the first steps. Again, it's not required. You don't have to. You don't have to. But it could be nice if you do it. Thank you. See if you do it. Yeah. I'm gonna say thank you to the people that's hosting my stream today. I'm gonna say thank you to those also awesome people that always put their channel to spread the word about my channel, which is something that I really appreciate it. It is something that I really appreciate it when people get together and help me spread the word about my channel. Spread the word about Lawbreakers and spread the word about my streams, which is a win-win situation, people. It's a win-win situation. I want to say thank you to Marica X. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel, bringing more people to the streams, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Set with Dre 95 Seaweed Dre 95. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. It really feels pretty nice. Yeah, it really feels pretty nice. I'm gonna say thank you to Mr. Demonic Judge. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. It's really nice, really appreciate it. It is pretty awesome. The Monica Yo was here in the stream, which was pretty cool too. Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to Kaori Joker. Thank you for the host. It is pretty cool. It was pretty nice, Kaori Joker. You hosted my stream. The Monica, yes, I am back from Blobs. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. I really want you to tell me. How you feel it. how you find it? How you find the experience? How was your experience? Yeah. I'm gonna say thank you to Mr. Gordon Freeman. Gordon Freeman, thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do, Mr. Gordon Freeman. It is really nice. It is really appreciated, Mr. Gordon Freeman. The moniker is not bad. How many? How long? How long you? No, how long? How was it? When was the time? The last time you played Call of Duty, the moniker judge? When was the last time did you play Call of Duty, Mr. Demonic Judge? Yeah, for me to understand your answer, I need to know when was the last time you played Call of Duty. Multiplayer? Yeah, I want to know. When was the last time you played Call of Duty multiplayer? I guess you was playing multiplayer right now, right? I guess you was playing multiplayer. People are gonna say thank you to AC80. Thank you, AC80. Thank you for the host. It's pretty nice. I really appreciate that you spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream. It is pretty awesome. Thank you for everything you do, Mr. AC80. Looking forward to see you in the streams, AC80. Looking forward to see you on the streams. The Monica Jojo says close to never. I don't think I've been playing multiplayer Call of Duty, only single player black. Oh, okay. Do you think the Monica Jojo you could get a Black Ops 4? Are you looking forward to get Black Ops 4, Mr. Demonic Jaya? Are you looking forward to stream Black Ops 4, Demonic Jaya? Demonic Jaya says, I think I could play, maybe. Pretty nice, Demonic Jaya. Streaming? I don't know. It looks like I have to check it out too, Mr. Demonic Jojo. It looks like I check it out because you really like it. If you really like it, I have to check it out, Mr. Demonic Jojo. Yeah. Do you recommend? Did you recommend the game to other peoples, other friends? Do you recommend it, Mr. Demonic Georgia? Recommend it to the people. I believe that the game is gonna bring some Battle Royale too. Last Child. Thank you for the host, Last Child. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it, Mr. Last Child. Thank you for your support. It was really nice. Really awesome that you was hosting my stream today, which is pretty good. Mr. Last Child. Thank you for the host. Demonic Young says, right now it's hard to say since I only play like 1 hour, but for me say maybe they saying something positive about it. So for right now, I say maybe pending for a review. Oh, that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Yeah. I had to check it out too. Because I didn't like it. I didn't like the World War II. I didn't like it like a lot. It was having problem in my computer too. It was having problems in my computer. It looks like a Call of Duty. They put in like a more graphics and more stuff. Like you need a better computer. I remember back in the days, Call of Duty used to run in anything, but now it's like they became very heavy, pretty intensive. I wish I could have a couple of streamers because there is a lot of people streaming today, man. There is a lot. I believe all the Lawbreakers people are playing Call of Duty today. That's why we didn't get any match. That's why we didn't get any match. I believe they are playing Call of Duty. Sorceress, thank you for the host. Miss Sorceress, thank you for the host. I really appreciate that you was hosting my stream today. It was pretty nice, pretty awesome, pretty good. You know, spreading the word about my channel, bringing more people to the streams. I'm gonna say thank you to Miss Fussy Justice. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. It's really appreciated. It's pretty nice, Miss Fussy Justice, that you know streaming my stream today. It was pretty awesome. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Hasukito. You know, despite the Hasukito is far away from the sky, he is still hosting my streams, which is pretty nice. The Monica just says, I never like a cut multiplayer games because they move it so slowly. But in this one, they're a little bit faster. And you can jump and run and then slide on the floor. Oh, really? I can move a little faster than I thought it would be able to. Oh, that's pretty nice. Oh, so they make it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The old Call of Duty there is some Call of Duties that are pretty slow. Yeah, I remember. You need to run in order to go a little bit faster, bro. It wasn't faster enough. Oh, that's glad to hear. That's glad to hear that they are opening a little bit the speed. I noticed that the games that move pretty fast, you need a little bit more skill. It looks like they are trying to make people to use more skills than perks and than kill streaks. Yeah, kill streaks. Those perks that it helps you to kill people. I was watching a YouTube video. Some people was raging because the kill streak doesn't kill like I used to do before. Like man, they got like the attack chopper, the attack helicopter, killing everybody without mercy. But now it's like you have to put some effort in order to kill people with the attack helicopter because the attack helicopter it's not gonna kill for you anymore. I don't know. I never liked those. How they call it? Skill streak or perks? I never liked those perks kind of thing because sometimes you just have to relax and let the attack helicopter to kill everybody without mercy, which is pretty crazy. The more they kill the judges, it seems like you need to be more accurate with your shots, so there is some more skill involved compared to aiming of something like Paladins that has heavy aim. Oh, really? Interesting, man. Yeah, somebody was talking about that. Like, it was difficult to kill people. Oh. Fussy Jersey, welcome to the stream. Miss Fussy Jersey, welcome to a couple seconds of the stream. Yeah. Very nice, very awesome to have you here, Miss Fussy Jersey. Station 6, thank you for hosting my stream. Station 6, that was pretty nice. You hosted my stream today. Unfortunately, we didn't get any matches. Station 6, but thank you for the host. It was pretty cool. It's pretty nice that you was spreading the word about my channel, bringing more people to the streams. I wanna say thank you to Ego All Day. Ego All Day, thank you for the host. Thank you for the host, Mr. Ego All Day. Thank you for bringing more people to the stream, spreading the word about my channel, which is pretty important for me to grow my channel. You know, to maybe get the goal, you know, maybe to get the success in my goal of be a full-time streamer, which is something that I really want to do. I really want to do it, to be a full-time streamer. Thank you for you know, to give it that little something for me to reach these goals, people. Pretty nice, pretty awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna say thank you to the people that were hosting my stream. People, see you follow those guys that were hosting my stream because in the same way they host me, they're gonna host you. You know, follow those guys. Don't forget about it. If you didn't get the names of those people, you can come back and check it out. Oh, those square appears when you stop the matchmaking. Oh, I was looking for those while the matchmaking. That was pretty crazy situation. For suggestions, you can do it, Bacard. Yeah, that's one of my goals. Be a full-time streamer. Uh, but I cannot do it without you guys. You are the ones. You are the ones that are gonna put me there. You are the ones that are gonna help me to go full time. By myself, I cannot do it by myself. I need you guys. Yeah. That's something that every streamer need to know. You know, every streamer, every developer, every company needs to know. You need the peoples. If the people doesn't want you to be full time streamer, you're not gonna be full time streamer. It's in the hands of the people. People, let's open a such drop. Yeah, let's open a such drops. Every single day we are opening one to see what's up. I'm not gonna do the accumulation of the stats drops anymore because this game in September is scheduled to say bye bye. Fuzzy Chester said, "Did you see the Quake Champions went free to play?" Oh yeah, I see you post, Fuzzy Chester. I see you post about it. And he said, "Man, Fuzzy Chester is posting because Fuzzy Chester has like a so many days I didn't post anything. That day, today, it was like a oh, Quake Champions is free to play." As you can see, let me show you. As you can see, for Chester, Quake Champions now free to play. Oh, was pretty nice. Pretty nice. How they gonna make money? You gonna buy the champions? Are you gonna buy the champions, right? For suggestions, yeah, try not to be more active on Twitter, low. Did you have that ready to go? Did you have that ready to go, low? Yeah, I got Quake Champions. You know, I got it over here. Truck for free as Quake Champions drops initial entry fee. Yeah, it looks like a Quake Champion. It wasn't scheduled to be free. If you buy the guys, the classes, the guys, that's what you like. That's what you buy. It looks like they finally put it went free to play because that's what the original idea, I believe, to be free to play. I don't believe it has to do with the player base or anything. I believe that was part of the plan, you know, so we go free to play. But it is good because now more people are gonna jump into the experience, you know. Let me see if I can Quake Champion. Oh, I don't have the stream thingies for Quake Champion. Let me do it over here. Over here is pretty good too. Quake Champion. I don't know. I can decide between go Quake Champion or go Planet Side 2. Oh, it looks like it didn't affect a lot. Oh, it went up a little bit. Let me see 1 month. Yeah, it went up a little bit. Yeah, I can decide between Quake Champion and Planet Side 2. For suggestions, it says Jojo say it's temporarily free. Oh, it's temporary. It's not free forever. I believe I heard like it's gonna be free forever. You can buy the guys and many things that you can buy. That's how they plan to make the money back. But I could be wrong. I believe a subscription model could be good for Quake Champions. Could be nice for Quake. In the way they're doing things, I believe it's pretty feasible that they can make like a some subscription. So if people wanna like if the people wanna play with all the champions, they only have to pay like a monthly fee or something like that. The monetary judges say, well, that is what I heard. I heard it was only free for QuakeCon, but I don't know, Shrugs. Oh, could be, but I believe, yeah, it could be that for the monetary judges, but I believe we got some news over here. I believe, but I believe the original idea was to make it free to play. Fragment free as Quake Champion drops in initial entry fee. Don't know what that means. Ever since the Quake Champions first bang open to the sand, we know that we'll go. Oh, we have no, you see, free to play. But I did obfuscate a price tag on it during his initial months of public testing. During their QuakeCon note, many months ago, they announced that now and forever, Quake Champ is free to play. Oh, it's forever. While you can earn characters to play, the audience is still reminded to buy a present in the future. Champions are right, and his pack is on sale. Yeah, that's cool. Well, temporary or no, that's pretty nice. It is pretty nice, people gonna be able to frag. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel. I don't. It doesn't look like they are. The community is not behind it. Like Quake Champions is struggling to have a pretty healthy community too. It's healthier than many games, but it's not. It's not that healthy, man. We're talking thousands. Thousands right nowadays are not good. Like that kind of thousands. We're not talking. We're not talking 20,000, 50,000, 100,000. We're talking 3,000, 4,000. These are not good numbers. Could the developer continue to support this game despite those low numbers? You know? They begin, people. They begin. It was pretty low. The beginning was pretty low. But this is a talk. This is a talk I'm gonna leave you for tomorrow. That's a talk I'm gonna leave you for tomorrow because tomorrow is gonna be a talk show. First, just say which one Spanish side to again. Oh, the money kid just said, oh, wow, it's free forever. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, because that's what the intended model to be free to play forever, but for some reason they keep like having the price tag in the. Yeah, it makes kind of sense to have a price tag in the beginning, so not everybody can jump into the action, so you can test, you can get more honest feedback. It's a way to control the feedback. First, Justice, this is Planet Side 2, a pretty nice game, pretty nice game that I was playing. I still play. This is the game that has the most hours played, 1,300 something hours. You still playing, still hooked into this game. That's the game I wanna play, support like 100%, like I doing with Lawbreakers. But I have mixing feeling between Planet Side 2 Quake Champions. It's between those. Quake Champions has a pretty possibilities that could be streaming more than Planet Side 2 because Quake Champion has like these rounds, you know. It doesn't last a lot. Planet side, in the other side, planet side, it never ends, never ends. Planet side never ends. You know, you could be killing everybody with a mercy forever. It's not like it's not rounds. They have kind of, you know, you can make it like a round every time you capture a base. Then you go to another base. You can make it around, you know, and maybe, you know, we're gonna figure it out. But I really want to continue playing Planet Side because I don't have like so much time to play outside of the streams. I want to incorporate in the streams Planet Side in order to. But I was thinking about in a week play like 2 games in a whole week in 1 week. Like every week play 2 or 3 games during the week. You know, I was thinking about that too. Don't stick, not sticking like in 1 game the whole week. You know, because the idea behind do 1 week, 1 whole week for 1 game is like to get good. You know, to get better in the game, to learn, you know, and to give it time to the people that really know about the game to teach me new things and stuff like that, you know. That's one of the reasons I want to stick to 1 week. Well, I don't know. I have to analyze good to plan my approach, you know, and to see what's going on. With Lawbreakers was too easy to take a decision because Lawbreakers is so awesome, man, that you don't even have to think about it, you know, but PlanetSide 2 is a game that has been around from 2012. You know, it has been around. I've been playing many times. I am still hooked. It's still good. It's free to play, people. PlanetSide 2 is free to play. So, you know, you wanna try it. You don't need a super machine to run it. They make pretty good job with the performance. How you optimizing the game, you know. They did a pretty good optimizing the games. They even documented that thing in the YouTubes, which it's pretty fun. You can check it out, the official Planet Side 2 channel of the YouTubes. Yeah. Yeah, for suggestions, this is Planet Side 2. They are really looking forward to play. It's pretty awesome, pretty epic. Think about Planet Side 2 is like a Battlefield but bigger. You know, it's a bigger version of Battlefield. Oh, there are no more videos? Man, these people used to have a lot of videos about Planet Side 2. You know, look at how good, look at how beautiful this game, man. It looks like that. This is not just pictures. This is not just Photoshop. They also have Photoshop. This game is like a wallpaper simulator, man. Every single shot you can put a wallpaper is gonna look epic. Fuzzy Chest is nice. Fuzzy Chest is how you try Warframe? Oh yeah. Warframe, pretty awesome game too. Created by Digital Streams, I believe. Warframe. Digital Streams, yeah. I'm published by Digital Streams. Yeah, I've been playing this game for a long time. It's pretty awesome game too. Yeah, it's pretty good. The problem with me and Warframe is like a Warframe has too many things that I don't know why they are in the game. That's my main problem in the game, with Warframe. Warframe is a game. It's a good game, good graphic. The game looks better. The game looks better than the trailers that they did. The game looks better than the CGI they did. Look at how beautiful it is the game. You know? This game looks beautiful. Looks better than the trailers. The gameplay looks better than the CGI. I tell them many times. I say, man, don't do the CGI. Don't spend more on CGI. Put gameplay of your game. Your game is pretty beautiful. You know, it's beautiful. Oh, it happens to you for Chelsea too? For Chelsea, say I agree. I am always confused. I just show the test. I can't go and haha. Yeah, man. Let me tell you something for Chelsea. I'm gonna say 60% of the people, 60%, to be fair, of the people that play Warframe doesn't even know what they're doing, including me. You know, if you get so much loot, you get so much loot, you don't even know what to do with this loot. You know, it's like confusing all the way. It's not just you. It's not just you. I hear a lot of people saying the same. It happens to me too. Like, it's a pretty good game. You can play for hours, but you don't even know what's going on. You know? And let me tell you something. They doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good because in the beginning the game was super confused, super confusive. In the beginning, I played this game in the beta, I believe, in the open beta. Yeah, I play it. I was like, I don't know what's going on, man. Let me tell you, I play this game when the game doesn't even have like a kicks and slide or anything like that. I was only using the gun. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I could play it, but I don't know. I had to spend some time in private with this game to understand it because the kind of streamings I doing is no first expression or reviews or anything like that. You know, the kind of streams that I do is supposed to be. I cannot keep Warframe for longer because it's supposed to be Lawbreakers. Yeah, the kind of stream I do is no first impressions, it's no reviews, it's no critics, it's just having fun, you know, playing the game, having fun. I'm supposed to play the games that I really want to play, so that's why I need to play the game a lot before streaming it, you know, because what I try to do is to give it full support to the games that I really want and to keep it then alive and build community. That's the philosophy behind my streams. So that I have to spend more time with Warframe. I have to spend more time with Warframe in order for me to stream it because I don't want to hurt the game. I just wanna promote the game, you know, support the developer. For suggestion, it's a really good game for free to play, but it's game very complex. Warframe, I'm sorry. I don't believe the original idea when they showed in E3 first time, when they showed Warframe for first time on E3, I don't believe the idea was to go free to play. They just went free to play because at that time free to play was hot. Everybody was going free to play at that time, and it kind of makes sense for them. Like, I go with that model, especially when they were releasing every single class every single month, like a one class every single month. You know, they developed that game pretty fast. The money creators gotta go now. Have a great rest of the night. Oh, thank you, the money creator. Thank you for being the stream. Thank you for talk to me. That was pretty awesome. Thank you for your answers about Call of Duty, Black Ops 4 Call of Duty. It really interested me to try it too. You know, I'm really interested to try. I don't know how you get the thing is. How you get the How you get into the beta or something? Black Ops. Oh, it's not even over here. I have to check it out because I believe I have the email too to get in the beta or something. I have to check it out. First suggestion said, "Oh, really?" People, that Stats Loose was pretty nice. Red Baron, Weapon Skin, Assassin. Red Baron is the gun from the Romus gun from the Assassin's ladies, the Helium and the Kitsune lady. This is like a Red Baron team. You don't remember Red Baron, yeah? The great pilot, They used to kill everybody without mercy. Yeah, pretty nice stuff, pretty awesome. Red, he has the. I don't wanna mislead people, but let me do my research. Red button, nationality, yeah, all German. German. He's a pretty nice German pilot. Oh, Fuzzy Shots, thank you for the beaties. Fuzzy Shots, thank you for the beaties. I'm gonna head to bed. I have to work tomorrow. Catch you later. Oh, thank you, Miss Fuzzy Shots. Thank you for that beautiful message. Yeah, so you have to work. That's the best idea. Good thing I know I don't have to. I can I can stay a little bit longer, but I'm not gonna be staying a little bit longer. We didn't have any match today. I kinda tired too. I came tired from the job today. I almost skipped the day, because my computer was giving hard difficulties. I came late too. I was having I was having technical difficulties. As you can see, a lot of people are trying to find matches. I didn't find any matches, which is pretty crazy situation. Maybe later in the afternoon I can play, but I'm not gonna be streaming, which is it's gonna be difficult. Oh, he wanna play with me, but I cannot play. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh man, let me talk to you. Oh, sorry. I have to go to bed. Thanks for the invite. I will be online tomorrow. I think. Yeah, you can. I think at least I could. Yeah, yeah, because I know. Hard to find. What? Hard to find matches today. I believe everybody is playing the Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I believe he's Russian. I hope he understands what I'm trying to say, so he doesn't feel bad because he just accepted my friend request. And I don't wanna him to feel discouraged, man. It's pretty. It's a pretty. He got more than one reason to feel discouraged because the game itself, it didn't do well. Oh, I didn't check the other things. I wanted to check the other things, man. Oh, it was really nice. Stats drop. It has like a weapon sticker. A kitty call. I believe that's the play came up. Yeah, that's the play came up for the raid duplicated. Because I have it already. Pretty nice, pretty awesome. Not that good, but at least I have the red baron shotgun for the assassin lady. Yeah, people, thank you for being the streams. That was pretty nice today to try to play the game because we didn't play it, but we're gonna have more opportunities to play the game before they close in September 14th. Don't forget to watch my streams, people. Thank you for you guys that being here in the stream. It was pretty nice. It was pretty awesome. Tomorrow we're gonna having talk shows tomorrow. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. Because we're talking about a lot of things, people. Talk shows tomorrow. So we're gonna talk a lot of stuff. The things that we're trying to talk today, like, we can talk about Warframe, we can talk about Black Ops 2, we can talk about all those things. Today is kind of limited, because it's supposed to be Lawbreakers, but tomorrow is gonna be all out. Anything you want to talk to me, we're gonna be talking tomorrow. It's open forum to come over here, ask questions, talk about anything you wanna talk in the within the gaming community about games and everything, which is pretty nice. Pretty good. So don't forget to come in tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be awesome. Like every single time shows is super awesome. I don't know. I kind of feel bad for the people that don't come in on the talk shows, because man, those are pretty good. Yeah, those are pretty good. I really like talk shows more than anything for reals, man. If I can do talk shows every day, I could do it, but it could get tiresome too. It could get tiresome too. But what people, thank you for everything you do. I see you tomorrow. We are not stressed. I'm gonna say bye bye.
In the sky, 2 times for the eyes on the prize. Last time for the moment she died, don't cry, get a thing to decide. Bye bye.
Gonna teach you how to fly, teach you how to die, the spirit in the sky. When you die in the second of last, I'm gonna lay you right down with the rest. Yes.
When I die and they leave me the rest, I'm gonna go to a place that's the best.